Good morning. Welcome to a Break 19. That son of a bitch Ken is back again. That goddamn dirty rotten motherfucker for all 8 of you. I will be starting the podcast soon. And you'll be able, hopefully, to reach us on iTunes and other places where, it's all about the Break 19, man. So, who am I? What I do? Well, I'm just a man with passions. All right, guys. So today's Break 19 is brought to us by last night's fucking commercial. Last night's commercial that I watched was a feminist commercial. It was telling young women, we have to get women into technology, mathematics. Because if you get into these technologies, do you know what will happen? You will satisfy some old ladies' insecurities about being the only person in the engineering department. Please. Don't let me be alone in engineering. And this is the shit you see all the time, right? You got these groups that like, oh, we want to promote black people in engineering and mathematics and all this other shit. And my pet peeve with this is this shit is great. Hey, if you want to go out there and do that, but I hope you cutting the motherfucking check. All right, that's my point. Please cut the check. But the young people today, they don't need all that talky talk, right? They need the checky check. Right? They need that green. Okay. To be an engineer, I looked it up. On average at a state school, I think it's like $49,000. That's $50,000. That's half a house, a half of an average house in America, or a ghetto house, right? And that house has no shelter, right? You just gonna be in debt to that shit. And I'm so sorry to tell you this, but there are engineers who get unemployed. You know how I know? Because I used to be a truck driver trainer, and I used to train people with engineering degrees. I've trained guys with engineering mechanical degrees. I've trained guys with computer programming backgrounds to drive a truck because they got sick of the rat race that is that world. Because you got to understand, that's a competitive world. You can't be a half-ass fucking computer programmer. You can't be a half-ass engineer. And it's continued education for the rest of your fucking life. So that, oh, they gave me a scholarship to get me through school and it was $40,000. And yeah, now you need the rest of that motherfucking money. You need more money for the rest of your life to keep educating yourself forever. And when you look it up, you start out at $50,000 a year. Ooh, girl, that's good money, girl. Ooh. But in the real world, if your ass, unless you in the Midwest or the South somewhere, that ain't gonna do shit for you in New York, California, or any place that, downtown type area. Now, I'm not knocking education. I'm not saying you can't make it as an engineer. I'm not saying either one of those things. I'm just saying that if you want to give young people the inspiration to get involved in this so you can win the battle of 1954, right, I suggest you cut the fucking check. Okay? All right? Well, Susie, we want you to go to school so you can learn mathematics and be a lovely computer programmer. Yes, honey, we want you to do that. And here's how we're going to do it. Here's the check, right? That's what you need. Tell them that's wonderful, bitch. Check, please. Check. I don't care what it's the black group, the white groups, or we're trying to stop these country boys from wasting their lives in the middle of nowhere. I had a student like that who was a country boy they were trying to save him from wasting his life in the middle of nowhere. So they helped him move to a high Ivy League college. And the first semester was $49,000. 18 years old, in debt, $49,000. This made him back up and go, you know what? I might want to start thinking about scholarships, or I might want to start thinking about getting a job. Because when I trained him, he was 21 and still had no real fucking job and had $49,000 still in debt. That's real fucking life when you go to college without a plan. So kiddies, don't get wrapped up in the 1960s. Think for your goddamn self, because these people will bury you in their 60s bullshit and they will not pay for you to get out of trouble. Right? And that's your half a house you owe. $49,000. Even if you make $100,000, that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of fucking money. And by the way, engineering is not a joke, and none of that shit is. You are going to be working your ass off. Okay? All the engineers, believe me, all the guys I trained from engineering and computer programming, none of those guys said, like, oh man, I hate this. None of them. I thought they'd be, I thought, like most idiots do who don't have a degree. Oh, man, you just sit there and you just program. It's just easy. Nope. It's fucking constant work, competition at work, motherfuckers snitching on you when you go to the bathroom. That shit is crazy. Yeah. So, kiddies, remember when, I don't care if it's the black people walk up to you, the NAACP, they go, we're trying to get the African brothers, man, to go to college and stop whitey, the rise of whitey, right? You say, if you want me to stop whitey, you need to give me the motherfucking check. I need green to stop whitey, bitch. Ladies, we want to stop those evil dick havers. Those evil dick havers are out there. They're fucking poisoning the world with their evil cocks. Look what they did to Hillary. All right. Hey, that's wonderful, right? Bitch, where the check? Okay. Right? We're trying to get them country boys from out of the South, and we want them to go to college and be somebody, right? For America. Make it great again. That's wonderful. Where the motherfucking check, okay? Give you some green, because that shit is ridiculously expensive. And continued education. Shit keeps changing. You got to keep adjusting. All right? Break 19. Figured I'd talk about that. Talk to y'all later.